Can you hear me?
I'm waiting to see right now. Oh yeah, they said they can hear you. All right, bet.
All right, bet.
Shout out to my guy Gerald Mcoy in the building, man. Y'all already know his accolades, in football. Y'all know his accolades in the culture. Somebody that really supports the culture, just wants to see good battles. We actually got an episode on the Attitude Era podcast where he literally wasn't even an interview. It was a PSA. You know what I mean? Of how he feels like, the culture needs to improve. But that episode should be dropping this week and next week. But just a brief, you don't got to go into all of it because they could go to the app to see it. But like right now, this past weekend, that kind of still falls in the category of everything you said like almost a
Yes.
month ago of what's going on. Like what's going on right now, man? Like we have an event and we're not even talking about none of the battles.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
crazy.
I know. First off, what's up, everybody? Happy Juneteenth.
Happy
I
Juneteenth.
live here in Texas. Just a little quick educational Juneteenth. The Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1863. Juneteenth represents the 2.5 years that all the slaves didn't know that they were free in
Mm.
Galveston, Texas. I live in Texas, so it's a big deal here. When I signed with the Cowboys, I met a sweet lady named Opal Lee. Everybody look her up. Her name is Opal Lee. Opallee. She is the key reason why Juneteenth is a national holiday.
Mm.
Every year, she will walk 2.5 miles to represent the 2.5 years that the slaves in Galveston, Texas did not realize that they were free. She did the same thing every year, and just last year, they finally made it a national holiday. So shout out Miss Opal Lee. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. That was a quick little education. I know they be thinking us athletes, don't think I didn't do our schoolwork, but I did graduate college. So I
Nah, for
read a
sure.
little bit.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
But this whole culture, man, first off, shout out to the whole battle rap community. Um, I'm just a fan, you know, uh, but DNA, all the media, all the leagues, this you guys community. And anybody who consider themselves a part of the community, this is a shout out to all of y'all. I've been a fan since 2008, and I always been a fan of rap, but battle rap, I've been really locked in since 2008. You know, the first battle that really got me locked in, was Khan and Ars. But
Mm.
before that, I had seen Khan battle. I think Tall T was the first one I seen,
Rest in
and
peace,
then
Tall too.
yeah, I mean, obviously we all had seen the Cassidy Freeway and all that, but this, and we had all seen Mook and all of that. I'm not talking about that era. I'm talking about like as we know it today. What got me really locked in was Khan and Ars, and I've been locked in ever since. And just real brief about what I was saying to DNA, man, is what I called it is love and hip hop. That's where we at right now. And this past weekend, what does that sound like? Love and hip hop.
Oh my, doesn't it? Pretzel look for
Does that
sure,
not sound like love and hip hop?
for
That's what I'm
sure.
saying. That's where this culture has gone. And I have put my personal finances that I worked my whole life to obtain into the sport of battle rap. So I have a wife and 5 kids. So for me to be spending money on battle rap, it must mean something to me, or I really believe in this culture. And as a fan who has put his time and finances, you see a lot of celebrities or names come through the culture and, oh yeah, I rock with battle rap and I'm here and yeah, man, I know this person, I know that person, man. The way to stamp it is to put your finances on it. Anything you spend your money on, I always tell people, I can find out who you are really quick by looking at your bank statement, not by how much money you make, it's what you spend your money on. I can
Mm.
see what really means something to you. Just let me look at your bank statement. I don't need to see the price, I don't need to see nothing. Let me see what you spend it on, and I'll see what means something to you. So for me to put my finances in this means that I really believe in it. I've been stated and quoted many a times of saying these rappers are the greatest rappers in the world, and I'm not backing off of that. The culture right now is in a bad place, and I think it's because before everybody was saying it was politics. Right now, I believe that everything is about clicks and likes and clout, and it is not about who is the best at putting these words together in lyrical warfare. And that's not happening anymore. The professionalism is gone. What people talk about as far as the battles or the events or who can beat who, um, that's gone. It's all about who's sleeping with this person. Well, what did this person, who want to fight this person, or he pulled up on him, or he did. Yeah, that's cool. Like when in DNA's era, when they were coming up, yes, the promos and the back and forth, and you can't step a pinky toe across here, or you ain't gonna make it home, or this, and this. That was all great promo. But we always got phenomenal battles from it. Now we got guys not showing up to battles, guys saying, that, oh, I can't go here for my safety. We got people showing up, not rapping at all. Like it's just, it don't look good right now. And battle rap is at a bad place, especially from a fan standpoint. And what I said to DNA is the problem I see is too much is accepted. Too many things are accepted where in the past they would not have been accepted. King Bao being accepted into y'all's culture is some complete BS. That dude showed up, said, I have money, and everybody ran to him. So what? What time have you put in? Who do you know? What have you proven? We're not letting you in our culture. You know how many vultures have come to y'all's culture and tried to do this, and this? Every time y'all seen me speak or on stage is because I was asked to be. When I was at Nome and I put the extra 20 in, I did that behind the scenes. Smack, Beasley, and Chico all personally asked me, G, we cannot let you do this without people knowing you're here in the building. It came from you and having you say something. Anytime I've ever picked up the mic, pause, or been on stage is because I was asked to be. Anytime you've ever seen me on camera, it's because Smack said, G, I want you standing here. And he's had to ask me numerous times. I'm really just a fan. But for a person like King Bao to come in and say, oh, I want to do this, and this, and then when his event doesn't work out, he says in an interview, I knew I could go up there and wear anything and they would be more focused on what I had on than what I was saying because this culture is stupid and they could be manipulated. That's a slap in the face to all y'all. And it's disrespectful. And I told the people I know in the culture, the battlers, the media, I told them that's a disrespect to y'all and y'all allowed it. Y'all just let anything go now. And this culture, people are losing respect for this culture because of what is being allowed. Anybody can be the man. These greedy Gottis and all these people, how do you let him be a voice in y'all's culture and nobody knows what he looks like? What type of accolades did he have? These are just like big time examples, but this is happening nonstop. All these bloggers or people turning on cameras that y'all are allowing to call themselves media, just like the top 50 list. You know that top 50 list that came out, D?
Yeah,
and it was a big uproar in the culture?
Yeah.
Okay. As a professional athlete who's been on top 100 lists in the NFL, who's been on all-time lists in college, high school, NFL, I've been on a lot of lists. I've missed a lot of lists.
Yeah.
When you see a list, you have to look at who's writing it. And there's certain people that if they're not on the list is not valid. When that list came out, I didn't say anything, but I was sitting back thinking, why are we giving validity to any list that doesn't have Miss Hustle on it? Seriously, think about that. Miss Hustle was in an uproar. And I really want to message her and tell her, Hustle, listen, you are a staple. They cannot tell the story about battle rap. Forget women's battle rap. Forget female battle rap. The story of battle rap cannot be told without Miss Hustle. So if you name a top 50 list and she ain't on it, throw it in the trash. Okay. Look at the list. Miss Hustle ain't on here. Gone. That's just one example. I'm just giving you guys examples of where my head is at when I talk about the culture and how the culture should be moving. It's too easy to be accepted now. That's why I said what I said about the new class. Y'all were letting these guys run around saying, oh, we top 3 ever. We this and this. And you had people agreeing. Yeah, they top 3. Well, I don't know, man. We ain't seen how. They just got here. The first time they get on the big stage in front of real vets, what happened? Which is exactly why I said we have to stop crowning people so easily. We don't, in this culture, you guys are not making people earn it anymore. Everything is fire. Everything's a classic. Oh, he's cold. He's nice. No, they're not. They cool. They good. They solid. But nice. DNA is nice. Clips is nice. Lux is nice. These people, Diz is nice. These are people who are nice, and y'all letting guys who just get here do it a couple times. Y'all say, "Oh, he's fired, man. He gonna be," or because people have finally have a good back and forth on both ends, it's a classic. No, it's not. We just got a good battle, and because it's so few and far between, anytime we get it, it's being stamped as a classic. It's not a classic. It's not. You know what a classic is? Hitman and Surf. That's a classic. When we talk about classics, if it does not compare when you name Hitman and Verb, battles like that, those you stamp. Classics. Lux and Cal, classic. Lux and Hollow, classic. Those are classics. We can't be saying, oh, these people had a good back and forth. Now it's a classic. I'll even give you another one that's at that time was a lower tier, but it's still a classic. Nitty and Av. That is a classic. So we can't say, oh, we got these people. They went back and forth, man. That's a classic. Y'all are like downplaying and downgrading what this culture is and what people have put in. And it's all because of one, the money, and two, just what this culture is about now. Like what happened to the raps and really these guys showing creativity and separation, and all these people of the original wave, nobody sounded alike. And if somebody did sound like somebody, they called it out. Now everybody can sound alike and nobody's saying nothing about it. Oh, he's fired. No, he's not. He sounds just like the other 10. You know, like he cool. He put words together well, but he sounds just like them. So, you know, I would, if I'm the fans, I would listen to the guys who are doing it on stage. It's just like us. Give you a little game. The Pro Bowl, the top 100 list that comes out the NFL, all these lists, they come to the players and ask us, how you feel about Buddy? How's he this? Make your list of who you think is who. That's how they create these lists. So when the battlers are telling you he's not ready or he's not that or he's not this, listen to them. They're the ones on stage. They know what it takes, whether he got it or whether he don't. They may say, yes, he got it. He's just not ready yet, but he will. I would listen to the battlers. But overall, love and hip hop is not what battle rap is, but that's what it's turned into. And this past weekend is proof of all of that. It's just, you know, people online on Spaces and Twitter, oh, battle rap is lit. How? Oh, because of all the drama? What about the raps? You know what I'm saying? Like, so many great battles left, but I don't know, man. You know, it's too much. It's too many legendary people and too many people who put in a lot of work for us to be talking about all the BS. Yeah, it's just how I feel.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. Like like you preaching right now. That's why I ain't even button like or have a word because it's nothing. I mean, well for me anyway, I agree with everything you're saying. I also feel like, you know what I mean, it's battle rappers being too accessible. Like you know what I mean. I feel
Yep.
like the Spaces joint is a gift and a curse, man. But like that's
Mm-hmm.
why I don't go on there because it's like you know what I mean. And you just start getting. Everybody's not qualified for every conversation. No disrespect. You know what I mean. I don't know too much about cars. I'm not going to jump in a conversation about cars. I'm going to listen until I gain
Right.
enough knowledge to speak on it. But you know, everybody wants to be heard. So as soon as they know a little bit of something, they just run in their mouth saying it. And then the battle rappers or the people that are credible, even when you answer to it, like you said, I said that when that top 50 list came out. Like, first of all, who made this for us to even be in the uproar about it? Like, I could see
That's what I'm saying.
If Jay Black did it, if Uncle Rod did it, you know what I mean? Somebody that's credible. Like even if you
Mm-hmm.
did it, you really watch this shit. I'm not like somebody that just wakes up and makes a list and puts it up. I'm not like I don't care what name is on it. You get what I'm saying? It's like no
Mm-hmm.
disrespect to Jay-Z. Like if he told me to come into a studio to do music or anything with music, the business of music, how to market yourself, albums, I'm shut. My mouth is shut. This is Jay-Z. But if he came in the same scenario trying to tell me about battle rap, Hove, I understand. But
It,
no, you know what I
bro,
mean?
that's all I'm saying.
Jay Z's list is not credible with battle rap. If Jay Z put his top 25, that's his personal favorites, but that's not a list that's credible because, you know what I mean? Unless we know
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You really watching this shit like that. You
Yeah.
know the ins and outs. But people just go off a name. So like, you know what I mean, tomorrow Rolling Stone could come out with a top 50 because it's Rolling Stone. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna be like, yo, Rolling Stone put out the list, but this editor behind the Rolling Stone column, did they watch it? Do they really know battle rap? No. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Hey
But
man, you can't talk to me about battle rap and make no list if you don't know the name Tiger Ty. If you don't know who Tiger Ty is, I don't want to
mm,
talk to you about battle
I'm not
rap.
gonna lie to you. A lot of people in here don't know
I
about
know
my
they
son
don't.
Tiger Ty from
A
the
lot of
jungle.
people in here is listening. I said Tiger Ty. They like, who is that? That's what I'm saying. I've been here a long time.
Yeah, they
And
don't know Tiger Ty.
even me, I done been in these battle rappers' houses. I done been to the hotels with them. They done been to my house, came to my games, all of this. When they get in spaces, unless they invite me up, or I get permission to talk when they're talking, I don't say nothing. You know why? Because I wasn't on the road with them. I wasn't sitting in there preparing with them. I don't know what took place behind the scenes. I'm not on the stage. Only certain people should be here talking these spaces. Now, if you have a space where like Cola or Polo and those guys, okay, that's a different level of space. Now we went to a media, they have certain people that they allow talk. That's fine. But when you got these top tier, top level battlers, man, these fans don't need to be saying nothing. And I know fans like, oh, let me voice my opinion. That's all it is, an opinion. You don't know. You don't know. You just like it's like people, you see these Stephen A's and all them. They do their analyst stuff, and then you got your fans who, man, they this, and this, and this. You don't know what's going on in the meeting rooms. We have no idea what's taking place in the meeting rooms to put these game plans together for these NBA games, these NFL games. Y'all don't know. So when it's time to just be a fan, just be a fan. But as a fan, stop being so accepting. As a culture, media, battlers, stop being so accepting. Like, check this stuff at the door. And like, this culture does not have to die off. It just stuff needs to be fixed. Check it at the door. Hey, if you coming in here with all that, no, we're not doing that. We got this event, these people, these is what we want to talk about. This matchup, this matchup, this
But you know what
matchup.
it is though?
Gonna be over there, then we not doing it.
It's so many people that's not like I tell them like this, like real shit though, Gerald. When they be like, yo, why you not in spaces? Cause I'm like, yo, no, like, and everything with me is not about money, but I can't waste that much of my time talking about nothing. And you
Yeah.
don't, and I don't see nobody because they actually got a setup there where you can charge for the spaces, but nobody's doing it. Nobody's selling tickets for the spaces because you can make money off of it. I checked that out, but nobody's doing that. So you mean to tell me when you could be thinking of a creative plan to get your business off the ground, further your career, spend time with your girl, your wife, or a joint if you don't got a girl. Spend time with your kid. You talking about what somebody else is doing. Like, but there's so many people that want to be entertained that is not gonna stop. That's just what they want to do. Like they wake up on what drama. Like people don't understand. Like on a deeper level, like that's a high. Like that's what they're fueled with all day. So their life is negative because they just like on the grand scheme of things. Even when I get into a battle, I know I'm lowering my frequency because I gotta do that in order to get on stage and be the best version of DNA. When I'm not battle rapping, I'm not into all these low fruit hanging conversations because that's just not the frequency wave I'm trying to be on my day to day. But you got people that stay on that level 24/7 and then forget battle rap in life. They wonder why their life turned out the way it turned out because that's the frequency level you on. You know what I mean? So I don't. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But on another note, let me ask you this, right? Summer Madness is coming up.